So it's been a while since I've posted the last video. A part of that is the amount of traveling has kind of been intense and a lot has been going on to coordinate all of that. And part of it is just spending some quality time with friends and choosing to spend some of that free time doing that instead of editing videos. But another really big piece is actually just this like wall that I've had to tear down about like not having inspiration around posting the next video. And so there's been a little bit of this particular video is a little more mellow, a little less talking, and just kind of a low in the emotional wave of my life. And it's just kind of like mellow, and it is a reality of some of the flow that happens. And I just kind of was like unsure about sharing that, but I do feel like it is representative of some of the steps that happen in traveling and in whatever version of life you live. Like, not every day is upbeat. So I just wanted to share this because there's still a lot of beauty and a lot of relaxing. So I am going to do a little bit of voiceover to explain some of the things that you're seeing, and had a little bit of wisdom to share kind of in the middle. So we are driving over the longest continuous bridge in the world. This is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway over the lake in Louisiana outside of New Orleans. I believe it is just shy of 24 miles. So this was quite impressive. And I love driving near water, and so getting to drive over this was such a gift. This is the Gulf of Mexico, waters outside of the Mississippi shoreline, and this water is so warm. It essentially feels hot, which is really strange because normally in open waters I'm used to it being cold and needing to get used to it. This is not the case. Today's been emotionally challenging. I read a book yesterday that brought up a ton of emotional baggage. I didn't even expect it. It's probably why it brought so much up, because it was a fiction book. But there were enough like mental health parallels in it that it was hard to not see the parallels to my own experience. So thankfully today I'm driving along the coast of the Gulf of Mexico so that I can just stick my feet in the sand, in the ocean, and just try and process without a whole lot of thought, because the more I try and put like thoughts and reasons to why I feel kind of cruddy today, the worse it'll be. Because then my brain will just start spiraling into like a lot of other unnecessary routes, because like whatever caused these feelings, like the thoughts are already gone for whatever caused this, and I'm not going to be able to just bring them back in order to process the current emotions. So more thoughts aren't actually going to help. And as hard as that is, like I have had a few experiences in the last couple of months that have taught me that I do just need to cry and be kind of glum and let it be here. Basically, like I can try and name the emotions as I feel them and welcome them to the table. Like I picture a giant round table, like King Arthur style, and I just start naming the emotions at each seat and just saying like, depression, you are welcome here. Anger, you are welcome here. And just like let all of the emotions have a seat at the table. They all have something to teach me, and they all have something to share. So that's kind of the best way that I've been able to reframe it recently in order to show myself that like they each have an equal contribution. Like I'm not gonna let any one emotion just completely overtake, but it does have a seat at the table. It does have a voice, and just trying to learn what I can from it. I don't know a ton about numerology, but all those fives feels like a good sign. Look at that little crab go. All of those holes are crab homes, and they are everywhere. There's two crabs fighting over this fish.